I always believed love at first sight was a myth until I met them. It wasn't just the way they looked at me, it was the way they made me feel like I was the only person in the world. Our romance was a whirlwind of stolen glances and late-night adventures, a passionate blur that swept me off my feet. But when they suggested moving in together after just 3 months, my heart leapt at the idea of forever. Little did I know, forever was a much more complicated concept than I had imagined. One rainy afternoon, while searching for a spare key in their cluttered desk drawer, my fingers brushed against a thick envelope. Curiosity piqued, I pulled it out, expecting to find old love letters or maybe even a forgotten bill. Instead, I was met with a stack of legal documents that made my blood run cold. Marriage certificates, 3 of them, each with a different name and a different date. It felt like the floor had vanished beneath me, as if I were plummeting into a void of betrayal and deceit. Confronting them that night was a scene worthy of a soap opera. The initial shock on their face morphed into a desperate attempt to concoct a believable story. But no amount of stammering could erase the ink on those papers or the hurt in my heart. As the truth unraveled, so did the web of lies they had spun so effortlessly. It turned out that I wasn't just sharing my life with a liar, I was a pawn in their twisted game of deception. The real twist, however, came not from their betrayal but from within me. I realized that my rush into this relationship was driven by a fear of being alone, a fear that had blinded me to the glaring red flags. In the aftermath of this revelation, I found myself at a crossroads, grappling not just with the end of a relationship but with the beginning of understanding myself. The scandal, the deceit, it was all a mirror reflecting my own insecurities and the urgent need to finally face them head-on.